What's up, everyone? It's Daniel, DLB 83082. How inventive, huh? My initials and my birthday. Wow, I've been on YouTube a long time. I was gonna talk about some red flags to look for. I got married in July of 2011, and I'd fixed an old house that my grandpa had on 75 acres of property that my grandma had left for me. And I came here first before my wife did. And I came to prepare a place. That's what I was supposed to do, is to provide a place for my family, a good, safe, nice home for them to live in. And like I said in my previous video, that the problem started immediately after the marriage vows were signed. After the documents were posted at the courthouse, that's when the problem started. And I know I might get a hell of a lot of people going, well, that's not true in all the cases. That's not what always happens. Maybe not. But this is my experience that I'm sharing with you. The first red flag I noticed was that she wasn't willing to do anything to help. Everything had to be catered and prepared for her. I asked her one day, would you please come out and help me do some yard work? Because the yard was a wreck. I needed help. You got an acre of lawn to maintain. It takes a lot of effort. And she was laying in bed at 12, noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sleeping in every day, which that's fine. I know there's a lot of people that are night people, but she didn't do a whole lot of anything at night either. She just didn't want to do anything. You could say, okay, she was depressed. Okay, I get that. I've been depressed. So say you're depressed. Get some counseling for it. Talk to some people about it. You don't have money? I get it. I've been poor and depressed. Go talk to people you know. But I don't think it was just depression. It was laziness. And she ended up getting a job up here. And it was a good job. It was fairly close, like 10 minutes away. I mean, how many people can say they had a decent job that was 10 minutes away from where they lived? That's really convenient. You can come home for lunch. You have kids. Your kids need you, you come home. It's convenient. Of course, then the second red flag came up. She had this contractor guy that she worked with. And, she would call him and they would talk about business things. Okay, I got you. I wasn't an overly jealous person. I understand. Then she said, hey, we could save, I could save some money and effort by riding with him to work every day. And I said, whoa, I'm not really comfortable with that. I don't really know the dude. If I felt comfortable with him, maybe, back in my blue pill days. Now it would be hell no. Absolutely not. But she started riding with this guy to work. Despite me saying that I'm not comfortable with that, I don't like that, she still said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Okay. Let it go. Then my dad pulled me aside one day and said, I'm not trying to freak you out or cause any problems, but I saw your wife. It looked like she was flirting with some guy in the parking lot. He was there. This was at Lowe's Home Improvement. And my dad was getting some things to work on the house. And he said he saw her flirting with a guy in the parking lot. Of course, I confronted her about it. She said, when was this? Oh my gosh. I can't even talk to people. I don't know what they thought I was doing. I talk to people at work. That's ridiculous. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. Play it off like it's nothing. Okay. I'll let it go. It's not, it's not worth stressing over things you can't control. So I just let it go. But I kept a mental note of what was going on. And time went on, and she got unhappy with being up there at the store close to home. She's like, I don't like that. I just don't. She made up this elaborate story about, well, I can't get along with this person. I don't like this person. I don't like that place. And she's like, I was thinking about transferring to a store that was almost an hour away. And I said, that's a stupid idea. I don't approve of that. That's a stupid idea. You're going to put tons more miles on the car, more maintenance necessary, gas cost, eating out, you name it. But I figured out later that old contractor buddy, good old buddy contractor, they like to hang out, they're just friends. We love each other, but just as friends. Found out that he transferred over there. Therefore, she wanted to transfer over there. And then when I found out about it, I confronted her again. I said, I told you I didn't approve of this. I told you it was a bad idea. I didn't like this. And I said, now I'm finding out your contractor dude went over there. Oh, well, I'm used to him. I'm used to working with him, and we get along, so I figured it would work out really well for me to be at the same store as him. There's words. Words. But then you look at actions. Words from a woman don't mean shit. They don't mean jack shit. It's the actions that tell you everything you need to know. So, she moved, she went to that store. Well, she started coming home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And she went into work at 9. maybe she was busy. It's just maybe she was really busy. Well, or maybe she's working on a real big project, trying to get a promotion, or it's not what I think it is. The shit starts coming in your head like, it couldn't be. It couldn't be that. Cognitive dissonance is strong, my brothers. But as much as I didn't want to see it, I saw it up here. And I asked her, I said, why are you coming home so late? She got angry at this one. See, the more outrageous the response is, the more it confirms your suspicions. And I asked her, I said, I know you go into work at 9 o'clock. Why are you getting home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? It's just a question. I'm just asking. Well, I'm busy. I got a lot of pressure on me. I got a lot of pressure on me to perform. And if I don't perform, I could lose my job. And we need this job. And I'm working really hard. And I'm working till late at night. And trying to get things done. I said, okay. Well, what time does the store close? Like, what time does everybody leave? Well, there's people hanging out there for a long time, and just bullshit, just blah, 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 just bullshit. The store closes. The stalkers leave at midnight. You got 2 more hours. Yeah, I get it. You got to drive home. But I started getting a lot of receipts for restaurants. Well, I eat out a lot. I know we'll just... Okay. So, time went on. And she ended up leaving me. And during that time, I found phone receipts. I found, phone records that she had been talking to this guy. Late at night, talking to him on the phone. And I didn't know about this. I found out about it because I checked the phone records. And I actually confronted this guy's wife. He was married. Had like 4 kids. I actually contacted his wife and I said, do you know about this? And she got angry. She got angry at me and blocked me on Facebook for asking her, how dare you question the loyalty of my husband, kind of shit. Like, I'm just shocked at this point. Like, I'm asking you a simple question. Did you know about this going on? She's like, of course I knew it was going on. And, they're friends. They're just friends. I knew this was going on. I said, well, why are they talking at 11, 12 o'clock at night? Having hour-long conversations. Good buddies. Best buddies that are opposite sex generally don't have these hour-long conversations late at night like that. I'm just saying, it looks suspicious. Looks really suspicious. But these women will go out of their way to avoid looking like they've done anything wrong. Because women can never be wrong. And they never want to look wrong. So that's why it's really important to not just see the red flags. Not just see it, but to see it. Understand. And tell yourself the truth. Don't let that cognitive dissonance trick you into staying in a terrible situation if you can't see those red flags. You can see them, but you can't comprehend them, or you don't want to comprehend them, because they'll start adding up. And once they get to that critical level, you've invested so much time, so much money, so much effort into a relationship that was going down the toilets years ago. It's not worth it. These red flags are really important to spot. If they have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any social media, if they have social media and they're on their phones late at night, something's up. You better find out. I'm serious. That has been the last stake in the heart of relationships, long-term relationships with women, because they know that another man's attention, another man's money, another man's time, another man's sex is just a couple clicks away. You better get a handle on it. And you go, well, me and my wife have a Facebook together. We have a joint Facebook. Yeah, but I guarantee you, I put all them chips on the table. Put that fat stack on the table. Let's see it. Call it. I guarantee you, she has at least one more account that's her secret account, where she is having all this wonderful attention from all these diverse groups of men that she couldn't reach before, but now they're just groveling at her feet. So what are you? What are you to that? Pfft. You're boring. I've been with you. We have problems, but this is better. See, the grass is greener over there. Everywhere they look, grass is greener. It's always going to be like that. Always. The only way in the past they've stopped that is to not allow their women to go outside, not allow their women to be around other men, have a trusted family member as an escort when they go out shopping or something like that, wearing burqas, wearing head coverings. See, all these women scream about that being oppression, but really these were devices to try to contain that rabid female nature that's always there. Dudes, it's almost impossible. You might think that it's possible. You do all the right things. You jump through all the right hoops. You don't make the mistakes. You pass their shit test. But I guarantee you that in today's society, in this instant gratification society, social media, she's going to jump ship. It's going to happen. There are select few. I'm not saying there aren't unicorns. I've never found one in the wild. I'm not going hunting because no one that I know of has found one. So I'm not saying they're not out there. It's like Bigfoot. It might be out there. I've never seen it. And the likelihood of me seeing one is little to nothing. So just give up on that. Just give up on that crap. Trying to have a healthy relationship with a woman in 2019, I'm going to call it theoretically impossible. Anyway, I would say stay thirsty, my friends, but don't stay unthirsty. Don't simp. No cohabitation with women, no marriages, and no children out of wedlock. And for God's sake, don't have children with a woman who can destroy your life, which is all of them. So, look into adoption, hire women for services, go out, have some fun, have some friends, but don't get wrapped up in it. Don't get caught in this massive trap. This trap leads to your destruction. This path has led to this destruction of millions of men's lives. And nobody cares. But we care. Other men care. MGTOW cares about what you've been through and what you're going through. We care about you. And we're trying to stop men from having to feel this pain and to experience this trauma of these horrible failed marriages and loss of money and loss of children, loss of custody, even loss of life, men taking their lives. It's pathetic. We're above that. Men, you're valuable, you're necessary, you're above all that. MGTOW for life.